Well, whoop-dee-doo. You're not late. You're just in time. The Hairy Scary Hangout will begin shortly. Welcome to the Hairy Scary Countdown with me, Cliff. You got about 15 minutes until showtime, so grab your drinks and snacks, settle in, and enjoy the pre-show. Yeah!
Like this. Belgore's back and he's crashed in on our 5th episode.
Hey, come on, Dusty, give me a break. You know I get hungry when I'm nervous.
How could you even eat at a time like this? Where'd you get that from?
Come on, you telling me you never heard of a personal pants pizza before? I mean, that's where I kept it, huh?
Gross.
Where else am I supposed to keep my pizza?
Grim, we're in big trouble.
Don't you mean little trouble?
That cosmic creep Belgore shrunk us down to the size of Barbie dolls and put us in this high-tech pickle jar.
So you're saying that we're in a bit of a pickle, are you?
Come on, Monkey Man, this is no time for jokes.
Yeah, I know. Hey, listen, what's that overgrown space booger squawking about now?
Sweet victory is mine, for I, Lord Belgore, have returned to Earth to capture the mummy and the monkey, to bring them back to my home planet of the Queen for further study. When I return with you in hand, my mission will be complete, and my honor fully restored. You may have made a fool of me on my first visit to your puny planet, but it is I who will have the last laugh. The Supreme Piazza will be very pleased.
Did he just say Supreme Pizza?
Silence, fools! I must review this data!
Well, Decay, looks like we're gonna be here for a while. Say, how's about lightening up the situation with a little humor? How's about a little joke?
A little joke? Oh, okay. What you got?
Well, okay. What did one fart say to the other fart?
I don't know. What did one fart say to the other fart?
I don't know either, but it sounded a little like this.
Oh, gross! Grim, seriously, Furball? Really? You know we're in a small enclosed container?
Oh boy, I can't believe you fell for that old one. And it kind of smells like an old one too. Why, llama? Phooey.
Hey, Grim, are you still hungry?
Only and always.
I got a club sandwich for you. Close your eyes and open wide.
Will do. Nom, 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 nom.
Holy cheeseburgers, Renfield! That green astronaut has our bosses in a jam. We gotta help them pronto.
Think so, Cliff? And how do you propose we do that? We're hardly a match for that maniac. We can always find work somewhere else. A job at Starbucks sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah, but you would make one ugly swizzle stick.
Hey, watch the crack stumping.
No, seriously, those two aren't only our bosses, they're our friends. We gotta rescue them.
Well, when you put it that way, sure, I guess.
Hey, I got an idea. See that doohickey by Green Bean's feet? That's the gizmo he shrunk those two down with. If we could snag it, we might be able to reverse the process and shoot Decay and Grim back to normal size.
It's worth a shot, I guess. What can I do to help?
Well, why don't you use that fancy whammy telekinesis of yours and drag that gizmo over here? Give it a shot, Big Ears.
Usually, I get dinner and dancing first.
Grim, you still hungry?
Sure, yeah.
I got a nice knuckle sandwich for you.
Well, if it's anything like pig knuckles, serve it up, ragdoll.
All right, close your eyes and open wide.
Oh, now, hey, wait a minute. Is this going to be a good one?
Oh, it's gonna be a real good one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you want it cold or toasted?
Toasted, please. Yes.
Ooh, okay. Hey, Grim, look! Spaghetti strainer head over there fell asleep during your show. Grim!
What?
Wake up!
What? I wasn't sleeping. I was merely resting my eyes.
We need to use this time to find a way out of this mess. Once Belgy wakes up, we're on a one-way trip to a galaxy far, far away to be poked and prodded.
Hey, look, Decay. Look, it's our lovable sidekicks to the rescue. It's Cliff and Renfield. We're saved. Yes.
Yay.
Woo, hallelujah. Can I hear it? Hallelujah. Woo-hoo. Hallelujah. Sing it loud, chillin'. Hallelujah. Woo. Fee, fee, fa, fa, fo, fo, fum. Lovable sidekicks, here they come. Renfield and the Cliffy guy gonna save us, so we stop Bell and he died.
Well, whoop-dee-doo. Hey, guys, we only got enough juice in this baby to enlarge one of you until we recharge it.
Grim?
Oh, yes, Rennie, yes. Excuse me, Decay. This is a job that calls for brute force and raw strength.
Oh, my hero.
No, Grim. Please step back. We need Janet and her Egyptian mojo to save the day.
Oh, yeah, sure, I knew that, yeah. Go ahead, Decay, go ahead.
When the beam hits you, you'll be teleported outside of the containment vessel and back to your normal height. Ready?
Hit me with your best shot, Horny. Oh, should I use my laser eye or... Oh no, that would be too messy. I don't want to mess up my dress. I know. There, that'll fix ya.
What's going on here? What? I can't move, but... Oh no! Not you! Not again! Oh no.
He's
It
Gort
is
Snip.
the Supreme Piazza calling!
Did he just say Supreme Pizza?
It seems that my request for a status report is unnecessary.
Wait, Your Highness! I can explain! I...
Silence, you incompetent fool! You have failed the kingdom of Decreed for the last time. Belgor Boogar. There will be no rescue nor return for you. Your second failure is inexcusable and an embarrassment to the Empire. Belgor, you are hereby banished to spend the remainder of your days on the planet Earth. As a constant reminder of your total incompetence and utter folly. Any attempt to communicate or return to Dequeed will be met with dire consequences. The Supreme Piazza has spoken!
I must know. How did you reverse the shrinking ray?
Well, me and Redfield here were hiding when yous materialized into the studio. I saw the doodad you used to shrink them down with, and being a bit of a tinkerer, I slapped on an enlarging device I found in Grimm's dressing room and figured that would do the trick. Looks like I was right.
Thanks, Cliff and Run. You're the bee's knees.
So, you found this male enhancement pump in Grimm's dressing room?
What you talking about, Willis? What? Ain't no enhancing going around here. Grimgory's 100% monkey man. That's right. You can take that to the bank, baby. You know what? Hey, pumps up for chumps. That's right. Pumps up for chumps. You can quote me on that. Ain't no pumping going around here. Ain't no pumping. No enhancing, no way. Hey, I'm Grimgory, man. I'm all man, baby, all monkey man. Woo!
Uh-huh. It's okay, little guy. Calm down. I believe you. We'll charge this thing back up and get you out of there. And as for you, Belgor, if I release that stasis beam, do you promise to behave yourself?
Of course. I have no reason to harm you now, or no way home. Where will I go? What will I do?
You know, we do have a job opening here at the studio.
Hello, Dingo Pro. Come in, Dingo Pro. Are you still here on Earth?
Sparkling soft drinks. Steaming hot coffee. Steamed or grilled hot dogs. Crispy hot fresh French fries. How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Well, that's a wrap for the countdown. Now, on with the show! Whoopty-doo. Hey, gang. Welcome. I'm Cliff Jablonski, the behind-the-scenes guy here at the Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout, yeah. And I want to know one thing. Are you DTF? That's right. You know what I'm talking about. Are you down to Friday?
Hey there, Groovy Ghoulies.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's buzzing, cousins? I'm Jim Gary.
And I'm Janet Takei. Is our mic good?
Yeah, I think so. Can you hear us,
Cool.
everybody? Yeah, I think so. I see it on there, I think, right?
Oh, the camera. That's okay. We'll move the camera over
It's
a little
way
bit.
off base. All right,
I must
everybody.
have bumped it.
And welcome, everybody. Welcome to
The Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout.
Starring Louie.
Yes, starring Louie the Crypt Kitty here at the Erie Cinematary. He's the real star of the show.
That's right, and you're watching episode 193 of the Hairy Scary Hangout.
193?
That's right.
Whee!
And I gotta pee. Oh yeah, that rhymes better than I gotta pee. And yeah, and wow, here we are, another Friday night, very cold and rainy here in the Cleveland land, Ohio.
It's a dark and stormy night.
Oh,
Perfect
gosh.
for watching a super cheesy sci-fi flick.
Oh yeah, something to heat up your night.
Yeah, so tonight's movie is Menace from Outer Space? What the heck?
That's close enough.
Menace from Outer Space starring Rocky Jones.
Rocky Jones. See, I thought it was a Starman movie, but it's not.
Not a Starman movie. Those are better, actually.
Rocky Jones. Yeah, whoever that is.
So this is 1950s cheese that you're going to see in a little bit here. We have a birthday shout-out.
Oh.
Actually, two birthday shout-outs, too. Joel Mouse Wilhelm.
That's right.
The former artist of the Ghoul Show.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also continues his art with theshelteredlife.com. That's his website. So happy birthday, Joel.
Happy birthday, Mouse.
We hope you had a good day. And then Tom Orzechowski.
Oh, yeah.
Happy
our
birthday,
pal, yeah.
Tom Orzechowski,
Yes.
our friend, and he's a great comic book letterer, and he's a great guy.
Yes. Part of a fantastic team that actually did the X-Men in the 1980s and the very successful run that they had there with Chris Claremont penning it, John Byrne and Terry Austin illustrating it, and Tom Orzechowski on the letters.
And
hey.
he's still letters for Spawn, if any of you guys out there read Spawn comics.
That's right. And another, there's another birthday or something like that, sort of a birthday that should be in front of everybody. It's King Kong's 90th birthday.
It is King Kong's birthday.
The other day, yeah. So, hey, happy birthday, big guy.
And
we
Dave
got a super
Stutzer,
chat.
Thank you for the super chat. He says, greatest hosts on the North Coast.
Oh, hey, I like that rhyme. That sounds
Thank you,
good.
Dana Linda. How sweet.
I'll take that, yeah. And hope you enjoyed that little bit we put together for the beginning of the show for the countdown. It's actually just the idea that we originally had for our original set of shows before we started streaming live was to do like a mystery science theater thing, but string together the breaks so we could actually take them apart and assemble them into its own little mini story.
Yeah, so we had mini stories that we had going on that would go like around the movies, and that was from 2016 with Belgor the Alien.
Yes, who actually first appeared in our the Cleveland Horror Host Conquer the Con special from 2015.
Yes.
We abducted Janet Takei and I and try to drain our brains to get our convention memory so we can clone
and create a race or a army
of atomic horror hosts to rule the world.
Yes, yes. So if you haven't seen that, I don't even know if that's on YouTube.
I think it's still on our YouTube. So we had a couple more super chats come through. Paul Buser, thank you so much.
Who did the other one?
And then Connie Cleary, thank you for the super chat. That's really sweet.
Sorry, Louie. I don't think Louie likes that.
And I don't think Louie likes that sound.
He's not in the Barba Papas.
Cats don't like noises like that.
Anyway, so yeah, I thought Cliff thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and string that the idea that we had together. We've never done it before. We've never actually strung together those segments. And a lot of our first 12 episodes, a lot of them that we did the direct to video or direct to DVD are just like that. They're like mini stories chopped up as the breaks in between the movie and the skits and everything. So maybe we should go and revisit and repurpose that stuff.
Yeah, or make more little stories like that again one day.
Yeah, assemble all the little bits that we did.
Yeah. Slash is watching. Slash's Graveyard Tales.
Hey, Slash.
Our horror host friend. He says squeaky toys. Us dogs love squeaky toys.
Yeah, you keep away from my Barber Papa, Slash.
You don't chew them up. Okay, so we have a prize giveaway to one lucky winner at the end of the night. And Thea won last week. We need Thea to email us her mailing address so we can get those patches out to her.
What's Thea's last name? Does she?
Thea Sinclair.
Okay.
Thea Sinclair. We just have to confirm a mailing address. And then, so here's the prize. It's original artwork drawn by Grimm.
Yes, by my little paws, my grubby little paws.
Yeah, and Grimm and I will sign that for the lucky winner at the end of the night. But instead of writing down the names from the chat, we're going to do it up a little bit differently. We need you guys to email us, and I will take the names from the email and put all the names in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket. It's empty right now, but we'll get that filled up at the end of the night.
That's right. So you open up your emails and email us at themummyandthemonkey.com, at gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
And what is it going to be in the subject line to win this?
In the subject line, have it say, I don't know, artwork or something. Or aardvarks. Or
no,
artwork.
Sketch
or sketchy.
We'll know. Yeah, we'll be looking for
figure it
you.
out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
and,
but I
we'll
drew that a couple years ago, kind of right out of the, fresh or a little stale out of the old sketchbook there. So
yeah,
we'll both sign it.
Grimgory original art there.
Yeah, so keep that over there so I don't mess it up.
Yes. We must protect it.
I'm always flinging poo. I don't want to get my poo fingers on anything.
All right, and then we've got our shout-outs. We've got the Mini Monster shout-out coming up here.
Yepper, pepper.
And we have some new Mini Monsters on the shout-out list.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, let me grab this little stinkeroony over here.
Let's get Putrid Petunia, the little zombie ghoul.
And Fartword, of course, as you know.
There we go. She's as
join us.
As stinky as ever.
And we'll kick off everything with our little ritual of doing the Mini Monster, whatever we want to call this, roll call chant. There we go.
Okay.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
Mini monsters,
mini monsters, rawr, rawr, rawr. Mini monsters, here they are.
Special Mini Monster shout-outs too.
Yo.
Christian and Lucas.
Hey-o.
To Baby Joe and Dimitri and Lucy. Hi, Minis. We've got Adam and Peanut. Hey there. And Mia, a.k.a. Scoob.
Scoob.
And then we got Miss Charlotte.
And
Taylor and Mac. Hi, guys.
Woo-hoo.
And then Gabriel and Adeline and Eva. We can't forget them.
Yes.
And Mackenzie and Isabella and Carly and Cassandra. Wow. Hi there, little ghouls. And then Violet. Hi, Miss Violet.
Hi, Violet.
And Lil Kong. We can't forget him on King Kong's birthday.
That's right, Little Kong.
And then we've got Atticus and Penny and Hannah. Hi there, Minis.
Hey there.
And Dario and Sienna, all the way from Germany.
You can't hold. There you go. That's better. All right.
And Adrian and Julius.
What? All right. And what else?
And we've got Morgan and Willow and Xander. And Araya. Like Araya Sunshine. Hey there, Minis. And then Trayvon and Noel. And last but not least, Miss Emily.
Emily.
All right, let's sit down.
Emily rhymes with 193. That's our episode number tonight.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
All right, let's see if I can get this going here.
Okay, you could adjust the camera, and I will.
I think it just needs to be turned. I think it's kind of.
Well, there you go. Why don't
it wasn't straight far. Does it look better?
We can adjust.
It's a little. It's not
a little better.
It's not on an angle there. Okay.
Let's get the macabre mirror warmed up here. Magic macabre mirror.
Magic macabre mirror. Tell me, who be here? Who be here?
I see Sean and Ron and Neil and JB and Lois and Keith and Anonymous and Ellen Bloom and Daryl C and Slash's Graveyard Tales and Jimmy and Sandra and John and Kirk And Connie Cleary, William Rochelle.
Hey.
Drogger's here. Ron Brunty, James Muscarella, Michael and Terry Shook. Van Ciatras is here. Donna Yannick is here. Wow, so many people. The stellar Tony Bellerby here. Let's see. Oh my gosh, so many of you. This is great. Jennifer Delaney's here. Raymond's here. Rebel Ghoul, Mofei Chen. Wiki Bobby. Wiki
Bobby.
Alexis, Toy Painter 1. Patrick Lord. El Flip Flop Bendito. That's a cool name.
C.
And Jerry. Can't forget Jerry.
Hey, I think I fixed it. I think it looks a little bit better now.
Yeah, that's a little better.
We're more centered. It's not, you know.
We were a little off kilter. That's
yes,
okay.
Yes, just a
Aren't
little
we
bit.
all a little off here?
We're a two man, one monkey, one mummy crew, whatever you want to call it. Anyway.
Yes, and Rebel Ghoul, thank you so much for the super chat. She sent you a bananagram.
Hey, and I'll send her a Barba Papa.
There you go. All right, so how many farts are in this movie?
Oh, just 4. I'm gonna easy on you this time around. Yeah, just 4.
Okay.
No more need for than 4 for this thing. Let me tell you, this it's not the best, but you know, most of the movies we show here aren't the best. So what are you gonna do?
But you know what? This is very fun and cheesy. It's very 1950s cheese. So I think you guys are gonna dig it. And let's get into Fart 1. Menace.
Not message. Oh.
Menace from Outer Space, and then we'll go into the Snacktoids after that.
Oh yeah, we got so much coming up, and
we're
don't
gonna
forget
learn about the history of it.
Here's the email real quick too, if you didn't jot it down yet, to enter tonight's prize giveaway, an original sketch by yours Ghoulie Grimgory. All right, so let's get on, like Janet just said, to Fart 1 of Menace from Space, right here on The Mummy and the Monkeys. Harry Scary Hangout. Woo, take it away, Cliffy.
Can you still see the meteor?
No.
Yes, Vina. And it's drawing nearer and nearer.
You already have a comet named after you, Professor, so this one's mine. You promised.
Shut up.
Bobby's comet. Maybe it's as big as the world. Maybe bigger. Maybe
Bobby, just now it's very small, but very menacing. In moments now it will strike the Earth. We can watch it fall on physiograph. Let's hope it doesn't fall too close.
What is that? Does this program go to Parma?
Gosh, Vina, it'd be a dirty trick if my comet landed on top of it.
There's no sound to a comet or a meteor.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to get a closer view of the telescope. Mr. Secretary. Mr. Secretary.
What up?
Yes, Professor, what is your latest observation of the meteor approaching Earth? It isn't a meteor, it's a rocket. A man-made weapon.
Oh, get out of here!
One moment, please. Marshal, our latest tabulation, quickly. Position now. Celestial meridian, 87 degrees. Parallel, 233 degrees. Moment of contact with Earth, checked, rechecked, and is now absolute. 1510 plus 30.
Professor Newton, who's shooting at us?
I don't know, Bobby. No one knows.
Oh, really?
"45 seconds to go, sir." "20 seconds, sir." We'll crash 2 degrees, 0.5 north of here. Why, it's headed right for the Newton Observatory where the professor is.
That's nice.
7 seconds more, sir.
Hey!
Professor Newton, Dina, and Bobby.
How's it going?
Professor Newton, answer. Are you all right?
A meteor is playing tag with us, but we're okay, Mr. Secretary.
Yes. Luckily, the weapon just missed the mountaintop here where we are. But I'm afraid it hit the internation airport. We'll drive over immediately and see. I'll report to you from there.
What's this world coming to, you know what I mean?
Mr. Secretary.
Who's this?
Yes, Professor. Did you find where it landed? Just as I said, the airport. It barely missed the landing strip. Fortunately, no one was hurt. I'll order equipment to lower me into the crater. I only hope there's enough of the weapon left so I can find out something about it. We've got to somehow, but take no unnecessary chances. Be careful, Professor.
Yep.
We're lucky, Marshal. If this is the start of a bombardment of Earth, their first shot was wasted. Where's Rocky Jones?
That's Rocky in his orbit jet, sir. Rocky isn't convinced that Griff is dead, so he's patrolling the Asiatic region to be on the lookout.
Right?
I gotta go take a space dump.
Hey, Winky. The astrophone's running over. Get on it.
Office of Space Affairs to XV2. Calling Space Ranger Rocky Jones.
You! This is the XV2 to Office of Space Affairs. This is Rocky Jones.
Cancel your patrol, Rocky. Report back immediately.
Yes, sir. We should make it by 0214.
Over and out.
Okay, Rocky, cut it out.
Cut out what, Winky?
You know what. You backtracked into our song wash and woke me up.
Well, maybe Secretary Drake will give you office duty at our Tibet Observatory. 40 below zero. That's fine, sleeping mother.
Oh, no, anything but that. I'll stay awake. What in the name of space? What is it? What was it?
Now these are the fragments I was able to dig from the crater. The entire missile, its shell, its mechanism, was built of this crystal-like material, which I would call a poor substitute for our alloys.
Really?
Poor substitute, Professor. Well, for anything at all to remain after such an impact, I think, is remarkable, especially after the great distance it traveled.
Phenomenal power, Rocky. Yes. We on Earth, with all our ego, we're far behind whoever built this missile.
Well, what about atomic energy, Professor?
Oh, they probably had that long before we did.
Oh, Marshal, have you been able to contact our Tibet station? Haven't they answered yet? Sorry, sir, they haven't replied to my signals. I'll keep on trying.
I can say this, however, that basically the power used to project their strange weapon is developed by friction. For example, rub two pieces of crystal together and intense heat and energy are generated.
Careful, Bobby. That's powerful material.
That's right, Bobby. Now, Vina, what are your conclusions in this matter?
Well, sir, I can show you on the map. By backtracking the constant arc of the orbit since you first saw the missile, it could only have come from here, Jupiter's moon.
Fornax. Well, I can hardly believe it. Professor, that moon is so hot it was used to coin our word penis. Why, Fornax glitters with a white heat so intense, nothing could possibly live there.
Ah, nothing perhaps but crystal. And crystal grows in such intense heat. And growth is life. We've always believed that there could be no life on Fornax. But a true scientist never believes anything until it's proven.
Professor, you've heard the saying, seeing is believing.
Of course, but Rocky, you don't mean that...
Exactly. We'll see for ourselves.
You're a brave lad, Rocky. It will be a dangerous mission. But oh, what an exciting and worthwhile adventure.
Sure.
Professor Newton believes they need our ores and alloys for metal, just as we would like to learn about their great wealth of energy.
Well, what do you think, Rocky? Can we make it?
No!
It'll be a rough hop, Winky. From right here to right there. And we'll be out of the traffic area all the way.
Mm-hmm. Well, where's our refueling station?
Winky. Right here to right there.
Oh. You mean if we're lucky?
Stand by for report to headquarters. Mr. Secretary, we've made contact with the Tibet Observatory.
Oh, good for you.
Secretary of Space Drake asking information on missile which crashed in your area. Approximate time 1300.
I saw it land, Mr. Secretary, and dispatched the rangers stationed here to investigate.
Regardless of what they find, you are to report simply that a meteor fell. I don't want the real story to leak out.
What is the real story, Mr. Secretary?
2 missiles with fantastic power have been projected to Earth from Fornax.
Fornax?
Professor Newton is certain that the planet is rich in an energy greater than atomic. Brief your rangers when they return. This information is not to be made public until Rocky returns from an explorative flight and we can stake a claim.
Very well, sir. Now, don't interfere in this, Griff. You haven't got a chance.
So Fornax is a rich prize, eh? And Rocky's going to stake a claim for Drake. Well.
Back off, Jack!
Sorry, Rocky, you won't get to Fornax first. In fact, you won't get there at all.
What kind of a person are you?
We can blast off by 0730. Planetary positions will be at their best. Rocky, I've been nailed to desk duty long enough. May I make the hop? I wish you could, Marshal, but Professor Newton must go to handle the scientific end. Vina will assist him and relieve Winky as navigator. That's my crew. Maybe next trip.
Loser!
Rocky! What about me?
Not this trip, Bobby.
But Rocky, I'm getting to be a real big guy.
I'm growing and putting on weight every day. Gosh, and my muscles are.
Sorry, Bobby. It's a long hop. We have to conserve all space and weight.
I was only kidding, Rocky. You know I'm just a little fella. Gosh, I hardly weigh anything. Really, I'm anemic.
That's a lie! That isn't!
Bobby is more valuable to me than his weight and instrument.
Damn right.
Crew members, prepare for blast off. Bobby?
You!
Get to work.
Roaring rockets, you mean I can go along?
That's what I said.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is so stupid, right?
Hey there, I'm here with Rico Browning from The Creature from the Black Lagoon.
You're watching the Mummy and the Monkey Show.
Hey, it's Johnny Homicide, part of our Monster Rush.
Hey, Janet the Gate, do you want to hear a joke?
Yeah, what you got?
2 vampires exit a blood bank. It could happen.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Grim. Got a joke for you.
Tell me.
All right, why does Frankenstein watch the same cartoon twice in a row?
I don't know. Why does Frankenstein watch the same cartoon twice in a row?
Because he's into reanimation.
Hey there, Grim.
Hi, Decay.
Hey, I got a joke for you.
Oh, do tell.
What's a werewolf's favorite dessert?
I don't know.
A moon pie.
Oh, does it look anything like this? Woo!
Grim, look at him, Grim.
It's a full moon out tonight.
The good old days there. Wow. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mummy and the Monkey's
Harry Scary Hangout.
Yeah, you're watching Menace from space.
Menace from outer space.
Sorry.
And Michael and Terry Shook, thank you for the super chat. We also had a super chat from Jonathan Henry. So thank you guys so much. It's really sweet.
That's right.
Wow, that was an extra squeaky one.
Yeah, and speaking of sweet, I think we have some snacks that are going to be sweet tonight for the thing that we like to call the Mummy and the Monkey Snacktoids. New yummy snacks.
Old movie fads.
You know we trade the lines off there.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe we could reverse it, but next time.
You got to tell me this beforehand so I know. I mean, how am I supposed to know if you don't tell me beforehand?
I need to, yeah. So I opened the snack already. These were sent to us from Andrew.
Yes.
Over at Creature Features.
Yes.
The character Andrew. So is that, you're going to take that?
No, I like that up there.
Are you going to leave that there?
My ugly logo.
The whole show. Okay. So yeah, these are Black Forest gummy bears made from real fruit juice. So thank you, Andrew. We're going to give these a try, and I've got my Snacktoids here. But before I do that,
Mr. Hero's repeating on me. Ooh.
We want to say, rest in peace to Rico Browning.
Yes.
He was wonderful to meet at Monster Bash. We got just a little bit of video with him. And, he was super nice in person.
Yeah,
so,
very gracious guy.
He was the creature from the Black Lagoon. He did the underwater scenes. Mm-hmm. He also, I heard he helped direct Flipper, or he directed Flipper.
He created the show, Flipper.
Oh, maybe he created the show. Okay.
Yes.
He was a director. He did direct some movies. So.
Gummy, please. Thank you. Oh, these are the bears, not the worms. I thought we had worms, too.
There's ropes. Red vines?
I could live on these.
Do you want that or the bears?
No, I want the bears.
I thought we could have these next time.
The bears. No,
I like the bears. Those gummy bears are good.
Oh, we got another super.
Oh, thank you, J. Michael Harris, for the super chat. Okay. So this movie is actually a TV show that they took a couple episodes back to back and made it. They made it like a TV movie. Those are good.
I grabbed a few.
And this is from 1956. The show, Rocky Jones Space Ranger.
Rocky Jones.
was like around 1954. But yeah, this is part of the Rocky Jones Space Ranger series. And Richard Crane plays Rocky Jones.
I thought Sylvester Stallone played Rocky.
That's a different Rocky.
Oh, I was wondering when that the scene running up the stairs was going to happen. Oh, gosh. Oh, well. Fooey then. Go ahead. I'm good.
So, yeah, Richard Crane plays Rocky Jones, and he directed Fraternity of, what's it say?
Of hell.
Of Horror. Fraternity of Horror from 1964. I can't read my own handwriting. He was a 1940s actor, did some like westerns, some crime shows throughout the 1950s.
Save some of those for Sanguli tomorrow night.
Yeah, these are really good.
Michael McBride.
Thank you, Michael McBride. Okay, Scotty Beckett, he plays Winky. Winky. Oh. What a funny name there. But Scotty Beckett was best known for being in Our Gang. He was a child actor. He was Spanky's friend in Our Gang. He had a rough life, though. He was on a lot of 50s TV shows, but he died young. He died at age 38. He had some substance abuse issues.
Yeah, Little Rascals is plagued with. They have that like Little Rascals curse, but yeah. Scotty was great. He was like the foil for Spanky, his like little sidekick. Kind of like Buckwheat had Porky. Well, Spanky had Scotty.
Yeah, he had like the hat and the little sweater.
Yeah, they're all little tattered ragamuffins, but yeah, but Scotty was just as cool as Spanky. I mean, I love that character. I thought you said Scotty was Jones. He's not.
No, Scotty Beckett plays Winky.
Oh my gosh!
According to the interwebs.
Now everything's making total sense. Yes.
Yeah, he was in 15 Our Gang shorts.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, 15 shorts. And then Sally Mansfield plays Vina Ray. And she was mostly a TV actress. Most of these actors were mostly TV people. She was on the Gene Autry show, a couple episodes of that. She was in a couple episodes of Donna Reed and in Andy Griffith. But she was most known for being in the Rocky Jones series. So the show lasted 2 seasons. They made 39 episodes of this.
Wow.
But they did cut up some of the episodes and turn them into movies. I think there's like maybe 2 or 3 different Rocky Jones like TV movies where they just like, maybe it was 2 episodes back to back and they made it a movie.
It's repurposed it. Are we trying to dig up another Rocky Jones movie?
Yeah, there's another one, something about like Crash
of the Moon.
Yeah, Rocky Jones Crash of the Moon.
Yeah.
So that's one we might play like later on in a future episode.
Yeah, way in the future.
Yes. So there was even like a comic book. They even put out a comic book and merch and stuff back in the day when this first came out. And you have to think TV was very new then when they, it kind of has that 1940s serial vibe. Because
Flash Gordon.
Yeah, like Flash Gordon and stuff like that, like the Shadow, the Phantom, and all that. All right, so yeah, it was set up similar to that. So those are my notes there.
Wow. Very good.
But yeah, there's the Snacktoids.
Yay! Always fun to hear.
So we learned something today.
Some behind the scenes stuff, but at a premium, okay?
Yeah. Who knew that we could even be educational, right?
Yeah,
usually you lose brain cells watching us.
Yeah, that's going to happen, so that we can't stop. But
so let's get ready to watch some more dumbness.
Rocky Jones.
With part 2 of Rocky Jones.
Yes, and see if we learn any new space words or space technology. I love it. All right.
It's like the Weekly World News version of science.
Yes, as pseudo as it gets. Well,
yes.
All right. Bye.
Pleasant dreams back there.
Blast-off, sir. I sure hope the robot control keeps the ship on course until Rocky returns to consciousness.
I'm sure it will, Marshal.
Well, I had a long night.
What's happened? They're in a crash dive. Rocky! Rocky, can you hear me? Rocky! Come in, Rocky! Yeah! Rocky! Pull out of your dive!
Blast off successful.
Ship under manual control. Out.
Well, let's go change our tidy whities.
Gosh, what happened?
You must have come to and then blacked out again.
Golly, Rocky,
I'm scared and excited, too.
Go tell the crew the blast off was super stellar.
Hey, girlfriend!
How do you intend to land on Fornex, Rocky, in case there are no landing facilities?
That's none of your business, pal.
Or do we face that problem when we come to it?
No, Venom. The professor is right, and he usually is. We won't find the necessary steel for a blast-off cradle, so our best bet is to attempt a landing on the tail section. Then we'll be ready for return flight.
Sir, radar scope shows the reflection of a spaceship in the vicinity.
State our flight license. As for identification.
XV2 on license flight 4, 540. Please come in and give flight license. XV2 to unidentified spaceship. Please give flight license. XV2 to unidentified spaceship.
We haven't got a license, Rocky, but you'll find out who it is soon enough.
Griff, huh?
Right.
Take your battle stations.
Load missiles in forward tube.
Okay, Rocky. But that won't much more than scratch the paint of that ship.
I know. Our only chance is to climb up into the rocket warts and score a direct hit in the tubes.
That's going to be awful hot work and awful good shooting. Great shooting, Rocky.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Rocky, switch on the grin.
Look. No! Call the crew forward, Monkey. As you know, we left with just enough fuel to get us to Fornax and return. We didn't anticipate the incident while blasting off, and, well, now this brush with Griff has used our small fuel reserve. Now, we have three choices.
What's that?
The first, we return to Earth and refuel.
You won't get my vote on that, Rocky.
Nor mine.
The second is to change course, head for the RV-5 space station, refuel, and continue on our way. That should get us to Fornax and back to Earth.
Yes, but Rocky, we can't risk taking the extra time. Think what could happen if a third missile crashes Earth.
What's your third plan, Rocky?
Without further incident, we can probably make Fornax, but then we gamble. Does that moon really have life?
No.
And if so, can its inhabitants supply the power to get us back to Earth?
You know how we're voting, Rocky.
That goes for all of us, Rock. You see, even the orbit jet agrees. Can't get her an inch off course.
Hey, Winky, you see what I see?
Well, rattle my rocket reflexes.
I beg your pardon?
Crew forward. Fornax, dead ahead.
Mighty meteor. It's terrific, but sort of creepy, too.
How many times have I watched and studied Jupiter's moon in the telescope? And now I'm going to land on it.
Part of that moon looks like millions of diamonds. That starts to confirm your theory, Professor Newton.
Prepare for landing. Take positions and check each other's safety harness.
These instruments must be daffy. We're accelerating at 28 miles per second.
Gravitational pull's terrific on us.
It's twice that on Earth.
Stand by to erect and uncase gyro.
Standing by, sir.
Erect and stabilize.
Erect and stabilize.
Give me a 90-degree arrow signal in the gyro.
Signal in, sir.
Hang on. We're turning ship.
Give me more, Winky. More. Full power, Winky. Come on, gun it.
Full power on, Rocky, but we can't keep this up.
What's our emergency tank?
We're already on it. Sparkling stardust, Skipper. I never thought we'd make it. End of the line, folks. Step right up for your first look at Fornax. Now, folks, don't crowd. There's plenty of room for one and all.
Amazing. This means there is life, some kind of life here.
Yeah, but what kind?
Landing on Fornax successful at 1410. The full acceleration was needed to counteract extreme gravitational pull. Our fuel is exhausted. Got that? There is evidence of a skilled human life, and we can only hope that the power which projected their missile to Earth can be adapted to our spaceship so that we can return again. I am hoping we will have the friendly cooperation of the people who probably live on this moon. Well,
the birdie says tweet, tweet, Rocky. It's spring, and it's safe to go outside.
That's right, Rocky. Why, it's comparable to a May Day in Connecticut. I can almost smell the flowers.
Roaring rockets. Let's go out and have a real sniff.
Enter that in the log, Bennett.
Oh, Rocky. One moment, please. See, Rocky? I was right about their lack of alloys for steel. And their architecture, it dates far back.
Yes. I wonder how much those stone blocks weigh.
Oh, twice what they would on Earth. The ratio of weight here is 2 pounds to our 1. We all feel it. And we'll be a lot heavier, too.
Well, let's go meet the people.
The seal is broken, sir. The escape hatches and ports are all open, and that's the fresh air of Fornax you smell.
Can we have a look around now, Rocky?
Sure, Bobby. You'll probably see plenty. Olvina, haven't you been putting on weight lately?
Me? Put on weight? No, I don't think so.
Well, why not try the cargo scales? You better go with her, Bobby, and make sure she gives us an honest count.
You dick!
She doesn't look any heavier to me.
No. Wait and see.
Gosh, Rocky. She weighs 236 pounds. Jumping satellites, man. You gotta go easy on the mashed potatoes.
Shut your pie hole.
Those shooting satellites. This is super cosmic.
Hey, Professor, you said Connecticut. This is more like Palm Beach, Florida. I sure wish a 200-pound bathing beauty walked by.
Where's the reception committee? Is there anyone here to greet us?
Is there anyone here?
Hello! 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 Hello!
Rocky.
Welcome to White Castle. Can I take your order?
Amazing.
Take a bow, Professor.
How's it going?
We like you, Moon. You, us, be good friends, huh? Eat cosmic pals?
Don't talk stupid.
No? You have journeyed from Earth?
This is the most bizarre conversation.
Then the flight of our missile was a success. It attracted your attention to Fornax. I'm very glad you like Moon.
Damn.
But you speak our language. How is this possible? I have prepared for this occasion. You are not the first Earth people to visit us. Scimitar of Vinivex. Come on, Toll. I am Zorovac, the elected ruler of Fornax.
Well, happy horizon, Mr. Zorovac. This is my boss, Rocky Jones. This is Vina, and Professor Newton, and Bobby, and my name's Winky.
Welcome to you and your crew. Thank you, Zorovac. It was our pleasure to make this trip to your moon. When we return to Earth, others will follow to establish trade relations with you.
Yes, and of great mutual gain, Zorovac. Our steel and metals in exchange for your...
I thought I smelled gin and regret.
Professor Cardos.
8 years, Professor Newton, and I was the first to explore Fornax. Congratulations on your successful landing. I crashed, and I owe my life to the care given me by Zorovac and his Vansu. Oh, forgive me. Vansu means wife in English.
That's nice.
You'll find me a changed man, Professor.
Yeah, right.
Isn't it exactly as I said, Zorovac? Yes, Professor Cardos. But we lack the materials to build a spaceship like this.
Well, let me show you how this baby's powered. That's where we're going to need your help, Mr. Zorovac.
Professor.
Yes, Rocky?
Cardos. Don't I remember the name in connection with a murder, and then he disappeared?
Yes, Rocky. Lost in space was the general belief.
Oh, dear.
While he was attempting an experiment for personal gain, he ruthlessly killed his 2 assistants. Oh, he was a brilliant man, but an egoist and extremely ambitious.
No, that's the first time I heard that.
A rare treat. Your spaceship is a miracle to my eyes. Well, now let me show you some of the miracles of Fornax. My Vonsoon will welcome a charming companion like you, Vina. And Bobby, I'm sure my daughter, Volika, will welcome you.
Volika, huh? Let's go, Mr. Zorovac. I've always wanted to make a girl out of this world.
Please join us. You're about to see a boundless luxury. Zorovac, Winky and I better stay here and check the spaceship. We'll join you later.
No, you're not excused. Now you may leave.
Rocky. Can't we get in on some of that luxury?
Oh, there we go. And we're back. Hey, Groovy Ghoulies. We're halfway through Menace from Outer Space.
Thank goodness. I mean, what in Uranus is going on in this show? I don't know. This movie is whack, baby.
I don't even think they know.
Yeah, they got Rocky Jones there, and you got Twink.
Wink. Winky? No, Winky. Winky's
I thought it was Twink.
No, it's Winky.
Okay, whatever. Right, and you got him running around.
And the professor, and Marianne.
And Gilligan. Where's
and
Gilligan?
And the skipper. Yeah. Oh, wait, that was a different show. Yeah.
That was a better show.
We're getting confused here.
That show was way better than this one. But anyway, yeah, so, wow, Rocky Jones. We're not, people are sticking through it, and maybe because they haven't seen it before. I don't know. But, yeah, stick with it. It doesn't get better, but hey, maybe the rest of the show will. I don't know.
And J. Michael Harris, thank you for the super chat earlier. And Greg also.
Oh, yes, our Snackmaster General Greg. Thank you so much for the super.
Thank you so much. All right, so we have some promo stuff we can talk about.
Oh, and Seth Martin.
Seth
wow.
Martin. Wow.
Thank you. That's very nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Seth.
A nice little extra bottle of popper for you.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do some promo stuff, you say?
Yeah, let's show some of our promo stuff we can show.
Okay, so but before that, we should, say that we didn't talk about this. We're going to talk about the
Oh, I mentioned it briefly during the Snacktoids segment, but yeah, that's a good picture of him. So yeah, rest in peace to Rico Browning. He played the creature for the underwater scenes in the Creature from the Black Lagoon movies. Ben Chapman was the creature when he was on land.
Yes.
But yes, Rico did the underwater scenes. There's him there in costume, halfway in costume. And yeah, he passed away just a couple days ago, so rest in peace. He was real nice to meet in person.
Absolutely,
and
yes.
The fans miss him, and he was the last living Universal monster.
Yes, that's right. So rest in peace, Rico. It was good knowing you, and you'll live forever in the Universal film history. That's right.
He'll live forever in film, yes.
And if you're looking for something fun to do tomorrow morning, you want to tune over to Frankencoop's Cartoon Crypt over there on his Facebook page at 8 a.m. in the morning. That's right. Grab your cereal bowl and check out Frankencoop's newest installment of Cartoon Crypt.
Awesome.
Lots of fun. Telling you, don't miss it because he takes it down after it airs.
Oh, and real quick, Sean Moore did point out that the costume and the creature was actually designed by Millicent Patrick, not Bud Westmore. Bud Westmore took all the credit, but Millicent Patrick, she was a wonderful artist. She designed the creature, and she also designed the Metaluna mutants.
Oh, you're confusing me here. Are you talking about that now?
No, just real quick for a minute. That's all.
Okay, well, let's go on to some. We're gonna. Oh, if you want to help our buddy.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Really quick, our buddy Henrique Couto is still looking for anyone that could help. If they want to help out, check out his little baby Chicano. Had some cancer issues. He's getting much better, but it costs to get that done. So if you can spare a few bucks here or there, go ahead and over to his Facebook page or his GoFundMe, and you can just look up his name there, Henrique Couto.
The link is in the YouTube video description.
That's right.
So if you guys want to check that out later, feel free to.
That's right. And if you can't get enough Mummy and Monkey tonight, you can always see our show, our podcast, Living the Scream.
Yes, Living the Scream, the behind the scenes of the Mummy and the Monkey. That's our podcast where we talk about our scavenging, our reselling adventures, and Mummy and the Monkey updates.
And then, hey, we got stuff for sale. That's right.
Yes, so we've got tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies, and so much more. It's all there on the Teespring store, and we have a coupon code that's good for a while. There's no expiration date on it right now. It's coupon code BANANAS.
Plural, bananas.
Bananas. The shirts are bananas. BANANAS.
Now, is that coupon code? Does that have to be all caps or?
All caps. So bananas, all caps. When you go to check out anything in the Teespring store, we've got like pillows and
t-shirts,
mugs, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, all kinds of wacky stuff.
Yeah, it's a way to say thank you and give back to you guys. You get a little bit of a discount.
And there's more designs that we shown. I got to update that little promo for us, but yeah. And our buddy Eric Pegors has a really cool idea he came up with, his own horror host.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes, let's show his little promo now, because he's got a cool sale going on. And Eric Pegors is an artist in California who does Toxic Tunes, and his catch is that he'll make limited runs of shirt designs he creates.
Yes.
So you only have a limited time to get these. So here's his latest and greatest. Take it away, Eric.
Yeah. Is this thing on? Yeah. I can't get this on my head straight. Me. Hey, kids, it's me, Uncle Creepo. Remember me? I used to have a horror show back in the 60s. You know, back in the 60s when everything was good. 3 shows until Karen threw me off. Yeah, there was Karens back then, too. Can you believe it? What's wrong with this planet? Just have a little creepy fun and shut the hell up, you know? Anyways, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this shirt. You can get this shirt commemorating my ugly face. Just be sure to go to Toxic Kids and grab one. They're only available for 2 weeks.
Ooh, that's a really cool character.
We ordered ours for real. We'll have those, hopefully we'll be able to wear them on next episode or whenever we get them. But yeah, I can't wait to wear my Uncle Creepola shirt, you know.
Yeah, so the deadline to get an Uncle Creepola shirt is, I believe, March 12th, and then they ship out in April.
Yes.
So you'll get them. It takes
that's right. Yeah.
It takes a couple of weeks. So yeah, you'll get them beginning of April.
He may even hand screen print these himself. I'm not really sure how he gets stuff made, but the guy's a great artist. Check out Toxic Tunes. He's got way more designs on there. Other stuff, all kinds of little tchotchkes, patches, stickers, masks that they make. Some designer made of the creatures he creates. Really fun stuff, and really great guy too.
Very cool. All right, so we have the promos there.
Yeah, and if you want to, let's talk about the giveaway.
Oh yes, and our prize giveaway.
Yes, boot.
All right, so we are giving away to one lucky winner at the end of the night. Official, original, Mummy and the Monkey art, and this was drawn by Grim.
That's right. If you want a chance to win this and get it in your hot little hands, just send us an email tonight to themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. Janet will write your name down and put it in her little mummy bucket.
Yes, I will put it in my mummy bucket, and my bucket's getting full there.
Yes, it is.
The Kardashians have a big bucket, and now I've got a big bucket too.
Yes, and it's full of the viewers' names.
And it's full of names.
At the end of the night, we'll pick one, and then we'll email the winner that they won, or if you want to email us back again, and we'll send you your prize, signed, of course, okay?
Oh, yes.
All right, so.
All right.
Now
what's next, Grim?
Oh, boy, I don't know. Well, we're right on time here, so I guess we should just, blast off to Fart 3.
Fart 3.
Of Message from Outer Space.
Menace from Outer Space.
Menace from Outer Space.
Starring Rocky Jones.
Menace from Outer Space, starring Rocky Jones, right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys. Hairy, Scary Hangout.
Woohoo! To Uranus or bust.
Why spend our time tinkering, Rocky? Let's go out and see the town, huh?
Sure, Winky, but let's see it first on Visiograph. Strange things can happen on a strange moon.
Oh, yeah!
Perhaps this added modulator will cut the density.
I don't know. We're here, we can see it with these things, and you want to see it on that thing.
Just chill, dude.
You got it, Rocky. There it is.
Now for a look inside.
Oh, those boundless luxuries.
Bring in the sound, Winky.
Okay.
So this missile was our only means to communicate with you on Earth.
Yes, of course, but now about this fantastic power.
On Earth, you would call it a highly sensitive form of silicon. For use in the missile, it was pulverized, captured in an object no larger than this. And a series of pinpoint escape valves provided the thrust, giving tremendous power.
Then it can be adapted to the rocket tubes of a spaceship?
It is the only power great enough to counteract the gravitation of Fornax. Without it, escape is not possible.
Well, that's settled. Since they're friendly, we have nothing to worry about.
Oh, that running around sure gets you out here. More than back on Earth. Daddy? That's right, Bollica. Daddy, can you play baseball? No.
Baseball? An earth game, Zorovac.
Oh, it's played all over now. Vina!
Hey! Here comes the circus act.
Wow, get a load of Vina.
Well, she must be a cool chick.
We are a classy bunch.
Professor Cardos, I envy you your 8 years on Fornax. Please, Professor, make yourself at home. We'll return presently.
Alice Westa.
Hey, Rocky, let's get him.
Professor Cardos, they talked about friendly trading, about the mutual gain of an exchange. Isn't it possible that we could become friends?
Zorovac, I warned you of the way Earthmen make satellites of every planet and moon in space. They first deceive, then colonize, rob, and enslave. For the time being, we'll play their game of deceit.
Good old Visiograph. I'm sure glad you decided to tinker with it.
Excuse me?
Professor Cardos,
Are a few moments with deceitful Earth people going to destroy the work of years? Point 1 of our plan is complete. We know the accuracy of our missile.
Swing!
And they have sent us a spaceship. Now for point 2.
There's something in those walls that positive rays can't cut.
Okay. Who cut the cheese?
So you want to see Fornax with these, huh, Winky? All right, let's go.
Right, Skipper. Bobby's right. Running around on this moon sure gets you. My atoms are slowing down.
The what?
calculations are positive and the warhead attached, Zorovac. We are now prepared to fire a missile every Earth month. 4 of them should turn the trick.
All righty.
Look, Professor Cardos.
Yes, Zorovac. That's the spaceship that will take us into their communication zone to negotiate a surrender on our terms.
I wasn't thinking about the spaceship. You have always taught me that we were surrounded by a galaxy of enemies. There was no such thing as friendship in the universe. Now that I've seen these people from Earth, I'm beginning to question your teachings. Let's get out of here.
Earthman! Let's boogie, mama!
that thing out of my face. What's the matter with you?
I must tell Zorovac about our friendly visitors from the Earth. He'll be interested in the way you have returned our offer of hospitality.
That's nice.
Space Ranger's job is to keep peace. Mr. Zorovac, don't you believe a word Professor Kardos told you. We don't try to conquer anybody. The laws of the United Worlds of the solar system give every planet and moon their independence. And the only fighting we do, Mr. Zorovac, is when someone gets out of line.
Zorovac, you...
There's only one way to settle the discrepancy in the stories about the Earth. I will go with the Space Rangers and find out for myself.
Zorovac,
Shut up!
Professor Newton, you and Vina and the boy will remain as hostages under the rule of my Von Soom.
That's superstellar with us, Mr. Zorovac. You'll like her.
I'm sure I will, Bobby. We will give the Earth people all possible assistance in adapting our power to their spaceship.
I'm sorry we have to leave you and Vina and Bobby behind. Be sure and keep a close watch on Kardos until I get back.
Don't worry about us. We'll be all right, Rocky.
Zorovac?
Jones to Fornax. Your signal is very weak, Professor. This is our last chance to communicate before leaving your zone. But we should be able to contact Earth within the month.
Splendid! Then this wonderful new power we found here is working as planned.
You're cosmic right, Professor. There's only one way to describe it. It's super spatial. In fact, we just passed a meteor like it was standing still.
Well, Zorovac, would you like to speak with Professor Newton? Well, yes, thank you, Rocky.
Is my Von Soom with you, Professor Newton?
Yes, Zorovac, I'm here. Zorovac? Zorovac!
Newton to the XV2. Come in, XV2. Come in. Well, don't worry. Your husband and Rocky have already traveled beyond the reach of our words in that short space of time. What tremendous power and speed!
Sparcano, WOV, Trocove nun alcavade governatun officius, Trocovic,
Alcavar de Governaxun, Sparcano, WOV, Trokovic, Darganto.
This is Griff, Darganto. The WOV is crippled as a result of a skirmish with Rocky Jones. You'll have to help us into Officius.
Complete ellipse. We'll take over and guide you in. I'll arrange an audience with Suzerain Cleolanta at once.
Yes, Darganto. Out.
Yes, Cleolanta, I mean Fornax. There it is. Here's our chance to claim a moon no one else has claimed. We have the same right to Fornax as the United Worlds.
Yes, if Rocky Jones doesn't get there before we do.
Scientists teach that life is impossible in Fornax. So what good would it do if we did claim it?
On Earth, we also believe that Fornax was uninhabitable. But then they fired 2 man-made missiles from there. They had such power they reached all the way to Earth.
That proves that Fornax has a strange, fantastic power. We must not miss the chance to claim this power for ourselves here on Opicius.
To do this, Darganto, would you like to make an exploratory flight to Fornax?
I prefer to call it a flight of conquest.
Hi-yo!
A forest of iron and steel. Incredible. Yes, Mr. Secretary, to me, your Earth is truly incredible. Rocky, I must apologize for my suspicions of you.
That's all right.
I see now that Cardos was an evil influence.
Thank you, Zorovac. Sir, the civil police will be interested in a man named Cardos. I know where he can be found.
Straight up.
Would you like going on a picnic?
Oh, yes. That's a new and funny word to me. Picnic. Let's go on a picnic every day.
No, Volika, you can't do that. Well, I guess you could, if you pretended this was summer vacation.
Vacation? What's that?
Well, that's when you don't have to go to school.
What a wonderful idea. I like that word. Vacation.
Duh. This is sort of creepy.
This is where the missiles are fired.
Are you sure this will take us to your headquarters?
Of course, we're almost there.
Commentura de la Zorovac.
Somebody's talking.
We're not supposed to be here.
Commentura de la Zorovac. Commentura. Commentura de Plantoba von und Rocket.
Commentura, Rocket.
What is it, Volga? Who's talking?
That's Carlos. He wants to overthrow the rule of my daddy's monsoon. He wants to fire more missiles at Earth. Right up to there.
Vai de Montano. Montano de Rocket.
What is he saying about the rockets?
He wants to fire more of them with those things on.
The warheads on. We better go tell your mother real quick. Come on, before it's too late.
Volika, are you sure you heard Cardos say all those things?
Yes, I was right there too. She translated it and told me.
I'll talk to those men who are plotting against my husband. And Professor Cardos, I'll teach him a lesson.
I'm a very demure, calm woman.
Whoa! Wow! Woo-hoo! Yes, jackpot! Look at this! I think I found me one of them there magic lamps, yeah! All I got to do is rub it, and I get me a wish!
Yeah, right there.
Well, hey, what about me? I rubbed you. What do I get?
Well, you know what they say. One good turn deserves another.
What? Really? Oh, man. I heard of do-it-yourself and everything, but this is ridiculous. Oh, well.
I'm Bill. And I'm Mike. We're sober, not mature. And we're a weekly podcast featuring recovery stories and unscripted fun.
Wait. You know we're
filming this promo for the Mummy and Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, you've been hanging around the Chicagoland area too long. I think I got a Big Chuck and Little John t-shirt around here somewhere you can borrow.
So is this better?
Much.
Perfect. You
All right.
too.
So, if you're a friend of Bill W's or any member of any of the other secret societies, or, you know.
Yeah, you're sober curious, as they call gray area, alcohol free.
And even if you're one of those normal people that can have a couple of pops at night, wake up the next morning and take care of your kids.
And if you want to listen to two friends talk about being better people, trying to make their little corner of the world a better place, and giving a little hope that we all can live better lives.
And cursing.
Lots of cursing.
Lots. A.
You're right, brother.
So please go to sobernotmature.com.
Or you can visit us on Instagram, Facebook, any place that you want to listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, we're there.
We are. And if you want to dress cool like us, go to teespring.com and look for the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Or you can go to sobernotmature.com and visit our merchandise store.
Buy a t-shirt. And as always, we think you'll like what you hear.
We are sober, but not mature.
And cursing.
Yeah.
Lots of cursing.
Lots of cursing.
Hey. Testing, 1, 2, 6.
And
Hey,
we're back.
We're back, just like that. We're back. I know. I know you still wish there was some Rocky Jones fighting. Who knows what the heck? What culture they're appropriating in that space, whatever civilization. I don't know what's going on there.
I think it's just whatever costumes they had at the studio for cheap.
Leftover stuff laying around.
Yeah, it looks like it's like leftover costumes from like other movies and shows.
Cobbled together, just whatever, yeah.
It just looks really thrown together, and I know it was on a small budget, so.
Very small, micro budget. They couldn't even afford the little things on the end of the shoestring budget type of thing.
Right.
Anyway, yeah. So you're watching you're watching the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout episode 193.
Yeah.
And our movie Menace from Outer Space.
You got it right this time.
I would get it. There's all those titles are very mixed match, so I don't know. It just took me a second to put it all together and come up with the right one. It can happen every now and then.
And we've got the Tomb of Ideas joining us.
Ah, yes.
And what's really cool is we recorded a podcast with the Tomb of Ideas over the weekend.
It was a lot of fun.
It was very fun. So mid-March, I think the podcast should be out. And once we get some more info and get the graphics and stuff, we'll share it on social media.
That's right. And don't wait for our podcast. Go check out the Tomb of Ideas podcast. They've got many episodes. So, there's all kinds of people. They said they interviewed Frank and Trace from the Mads.
They did.
Mystery Science Theater guys.
And Darcy the Mail Girl.
That's right, from Joe Bob Briggs' fame. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they've had two other big celebrities. Well.
March 15th, he says. Or they say.
March 15th is
March
ours, yes.
15th. Is the volume low, says Terry.
No, not lower. Or maybe.
Can you guys hear us okay?
It looks like it could be down a little
We
bit.
could turn it up a little.
There we go.
Is that better?
That's the best. That's the highest I got.
Okay.
That might be a little better. Yeah, I don't know why.
I try to talk loud for the show anyway.
You just talk loud in general.
And I do talk loud at times, yeah.
You project.
I do.
You have a booming voice.
I do.
Do the dishes, clean the... Oh, I know. And we're not even married. You're just telling me everything. I got to do everything.
So, we're doing a show together.
That's right.
It's like a marriage.
Okay. That's better. That's good. Yeah. See, we do have crew. It's our audience. They help us out.
Yeah, thank you,
Technical
guys.
crew. I love
that.
Guys. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the Tomb of Ideas, if you like Marvel comics.
Yes, Marvel, they specialize in Marvel horror comics.
Yes, more specifically, Marvel horror-themed comic books.
That's the whole gist of the podcast.
Like the monsters and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they go into detail over those books.
Yeah,
it's cool to listen to.
And I don't know if there are any other, there's probably a lot of companies, but like if their main one, DC. I mean, what DC monsters are there? What, Swamp Thing,
Yeah, Swamp Thing's pretty cool.
Scarecrow, like Dead Man is kind of a horror. Well, is it a horror? It's a superhero. I don't know, but Marvel has a ton.
Yeah, there
were horror titles.
The
Blade.
DC stuff, there's a lot of comic book stuff I still need to learn, There's some stuff I know, but then there's a lot I still need to learn. So there were times when you guys were talking on the podcast where I just let you do your thing.
You got just kind of lost in the sauce.
And I didn't remember all the names and stuff.
Yeah, that's
so,
all.
yeah.
It's all nerd to know stuff, okay? But yeah,
I do like nerd stuff. I just don't remember all of the nerd stuff.
Yeah, you know, it's like something when what's that show, Big Bang Theory, when they made a whole thing of the guys meeting at the comic shop and talking over the long boxes of comics.
Mm-hmm.
Like I lived that, I was just sitting there watching and saying, they're appropriate in the nerd culture with that, the comic book culture. I don't know. But, hey, we got a super
Clint,
chat.
Thank you for the $10 super chat. Wow. Thank you so much, guys.
Inhale, exhale, Barba Papa. Yeah, thank you.
And it really does help the channel. When we run the movies, we don't normally put YouTube ads on the movies. Like when people do the super chats and stuff, like if we need to get SD cards or a new camera or something, it helps go towards that. So thank you, guys. Yeah, so we're excited about the Tomb of Ideas.
Yes.
That drops on the 15th of March, 2023.
Yeah, a lot of other stuff coming up with
Cinema
the
Wasteland will be at the end of March. And then Fan Expo is also right before Cinema Wasteland.
We'll be there one day, right on Saturday?
We're going to be there one day, either Saturday or Sunday. We haven't decided yet.
Okay.
But we're going to help the Cleveland Star Trek group and the Ghostbusters group. They're both charity fan groups, which is really cool because they support a lot of charities like Ronald McDonald House, the local animal shelters, women's shelters, things like that.
How come Burger King doesn't have a castle for kids, The Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah.
Burger King Castle.
I don't know. Maybe they do have something.
Some sort of charity. I just wonder, are there any other fast food charity,
I'm not sure how that works.
The Finger Licking Good Club or something, for KFC or,
I don't know. I don't know, but what I do know is that our nerd friends over at Fan Expo, the Federation, the Cleveland Trekkers, the Star Trekkers,
by Captain Joe Outlaw.
Captain Joe Outlaw, yes, he's the captain. And then, the Ghostbusters Club, Steve and his crew, they do a lot of great charity work. So they're cool people. We'll be visiting with both of them, I'm sure, and contributing.
Yeah, we'll be running amok there like we usually do.
Yeah.
Like we usually do.
And, we'll check out all the cosplayers. I love seeing all the different costumes.
And
it's
comics,
just a fun vibe.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't wait to get there and look at some comic books and see all the cool costumes and talk to the honors goers. We might even shoot a little video there. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm sure we will. I'm sure we'll shoot some video.
So come on. It used to be, formerly the Wizard World.
I'm sure we'll shoot other things with people too. We'll shoot the poop.
Yes, we'll shoot the poopadoo.
We'll chat with people.
Yeah, so going to be a lot of fun. And this is the last call for Prize-A-Haul.
Yes, last call for the prize giveaway. So this is an original piece of art. Let me move it closer to the camera that Grim drew.
Look at that. That's cool.
He drew it.
Yeah, I just kind of was, I don't know, I was just in a sketchy mood one day. I did a little blue line, underline drawing, and then inked it in with ink marker or something like that.
Yeah, and we will sign that to the lucky winner. And to be a part of that prize drawing, yes, just send us an email. And in the subject line, have it say art or artwork or aardvarks or sketch or doodle.
We'll know what you're saying.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll get the idea.
And we'll put your name in Janet's bucket.
Yes, and all of the names are going in my mummy bucket.
Hi-oh!
Woo! Somehow there's room.
Yes, and that's it. So now we'll pick that prize at the end of the show, but this is the last call for that. And and we're going to do a little bit of the Harry Scary Hangover, right? We're going to take some time after this show and do our after show.
Yeah, the Harry Scary Hangover will be our after show after we wrap up tonight's show.
Good.
Does that make sense?
Another full night.
And the theme is going to be science fiction to go with the science fiction stuff we're hosting tonight.
I like that. Good idea. All right. So I think we're ready to get back to
we're ready to blast off into outer space again to see what's going to happen with Rocky Jones.
Yeah, we're going to do a docking procedure. Coming up right here. What am I looking at? Oh, the time. Okay,
watch what you're clicking there.
That's perfect. I was looking at the time. Okay, good. Yeah, so here we go. The last and final bloody good fart.
The final fart
It's the final fart down.
Yes.
Of what's the name of this movie again?
Menace from Outer Space.
Menace from Outer Space.
Menace from Outer Space.
Right here on the Mummy and the Monkeys.
Hairy, scary hangout. Oh, grim.
Dang, Torgal Bell.
Momento. You have tried to turn traitor, Professor Cardos. You shall be imprisoned for this. Zorovak Cardos. Sentence shall be passed when Zorovak returns from Earth with Rocky Jones.
Gargano, we can now get Fornax on the videograph.
Good. Now to make a landing and claim it for ourselves before anyone else. Tremendous power it'll give us.
We're entering a strong gravitational field, but I think our ship can make it.
We'll make an observation dive. $35,000, 25,000, 20. You see anything? Any signs of civilization? Yes, some strange pyramid-like buildings.
A spaceship?
Not yet. Full power on for a tight ellipse. We've got to see as much as possible.
Roaring rockets, Professor. A spaceship. Maybe Rocky and Zorovak have turned back.
Oh, that isn't like Rocky.
Handle the landing, Griff. I'll check and gear for battle, just in case we run into something unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah, look. Way up there. I can see it. That doesn't look like the ship Rocky took off in.
Bobby's right. Do you recognize it, Professor?
No.
Golly all Gemini. This is terrible. I wish there was some way we could warn Rocky.
Gargano, I have something interesting to show you out there. Something very interesting.
What's that?
There's no sign of Rocky Jones's spaceship. But look, Gargano.
Oh, it's intensely interesting, Griff. Switch on the amplifier.
Amplifier on.
Warning to Fornax inhabitants. We are preparing to land by force if necessary. You Earth people that I see must convey this message to the natives at once. This is Darganto. Darganto.
You and Darganto came just in time to prevent me from being put in prison.
This is where you convert the crystals to power, huh?
Whoever has this power which we control here can rule the universe.
Are you tripping?
Miss Creolanta, will she appreciate my willingness to cooperate with the officious formation and reward me accordingly?
You've put the universe in our power. Name your own prize.
Excuse me, Secretary Drake. Professor Collins has a message for you. It seems to be urgent.
Thanks, Mickey. Excuse me, Zorovak. Hello, Professor Collins.
Secretary Drake, it's a strange missile, sir, headed for Earth. You can see it on the visiograph, sir. Without doubt, it's another attack by missile from Fornax.
Cardos. It's a warhead, Rocky.
There's one way. Explode it before it strikes the Earth. Winky.
Yes, Rocky.
Take on a double load of atomic missiles and fuel for a quick blast-off.
Aye, aye, sir.
Fornax is giving us trouble again.
Is it the warhead missile from Fornax? I want you to know that I'm on your side, Rocky. All the way.
Thank you.
We'll talk more about that later. Right now, we've got to do something about Bobby and Vina and Professor Newton. And that missile coming toward us.
We can make pickup on Visiograph now, Rocky. What's the plan? We're gonna have to act fast.
I know. We'll hold steady on the collision course. We'll shoot at it with a warhead. We've got to score a direct hit and explode it.
It's too bad we haven't got a lariat. Maybe we could rope her on towards Ophiuchus.
Set instruments on missile. Give me a distance count.
Aye, sir. 90,000. 85. 80,000. 75. 70,000. 65. Close and fast.
Zorvac, go into the navigation section and strap down quickly. Take control of the ship, Winky. Secure?
Yes, sir. And what about you? Rocky, you can't stand there.
On your toes, Winky.
Aye, aye, sir.
Missile away. Nice, Winky. Straight down, fast.
Rocky, all right?
Hey, Winky. Hurry up and pull out this power dive. Fornax is that way.
Pacific Zenith, Rocky, you're right. Fornax, here we come. Hey, I sure hope our pals are still all right.
Be careful with that sack of crystal.
Stop poking me.
Fornax to XV2. Come in orbit jet.
Hey, Winky, look. Somebody's calling us.
Fornax to XV2. Come in orbit jet.
This is the XV2 to Fornax. Come in. Come in, Fornax.
Did you hear that, Bollica? It's Rocky. Golly, it's good to hear your voice, Rocky.
Ah, yours too, Bobby. Harvey and the professor.
Okay, but listen carefully. Gargantua's here. So is Griffin Professor Cardos, and a flock of Ophiuchans. They're waiting for you, Rocky. They're gonna blow the orbit jet to bits.
What are their plans? You think they intend to fire another missile at Earth?
I don't know, but I've got a hunch I can find out.
Good. Let's synchronize our watches, Bobby.
Mine is stopped, and there's no way to set a watch on Fornax.
It's 15:44. Try to find out what you can, and call me back at 12 o'clock noon.
Okay, over and out, sir.
Out.
Go tell Vina and the professor I talked to Rocky. Tell him he destroyed the missile on flight. But be careful nobody hears you. Go ahead, beat it.
Now what are you going to do, Bobby?
A job for Rocky Jones. Hurry, and be careful.
We're ready to roll a second missile into place, but I wouldn't advise firing until you're at a safe distance in space. The concussion might set off a chain reaction in your cargo of crystal.
Then continue. and fire the third missile as scheduled. By that time, Griff and I will be inside Earth's communication zone in our rocket ship so we can observe and act accordingly, and warn them of a fourth attack if they don't surrender on our terms at once.
Please, tell us, what have you done with Bobby?
Yes. Where is the boy, Garganto? Where is he?
That's none of your business, pal. We granted liberty, made certain laws which he disobeyed. Cardos has seen to it that the boy will give us no more trouble until I take him to Ophiuchus.
Who's talking to me?
Volga, where are you, Volga?
Up here, Bobby. Bobby, what can I do? How can I get you out?
Don't think about that now. You've got to call Rocky. You've got to.
How's it going?
Here, Volga. When both hands get together, straight up, you've got to call Rocky.
But what'll I tell him, Bobby?
Shh, the guard's coming back.
Go on, Volga. Go on.
They're leaving for Ophiuchus in the morning. And then Professor Cardos is going to fire another missile at the Earth. And they've got Bobby locked up. And Mr. Rocky. They're going to take Bobby with them when they take off from here.
I'm not interested. We'll stop them before that happens, somehow. Thanks, Volga.
Missiles armed, sir. The target is Garganto's rocket ship on Fornax.
Right as rockets, Winky.
This will show your technicians how to adapt this power to your rocket ships, making them the finest in the universe. But what about me? You're not going to leave me behind after all I've done.
We'll come back for you, Cardos. Don't worry.
Goody.
Power on, Winky. Prepare to fire.
Ready, sir.
Enemy spaceship. Take battle stations.
He'll be back. We've got to do something.
Stay at your post. Prepare to fire.
That load of crystal on board? Not me. Time, Winky. Fire!
Hey! Oh, good heavens!
Krobach infidels!
I demand that Cleolanta be informed of my imprisonment. She will be, Darganto. But your case will come up before the United Worlds. You'll get everything that's coming to you, which is plenty.
But I was kind of worried about that.
You'll be turned over to the civil police. Oh, yes, Griff. I'm sure Secretary Drake will want a hand in deciding your case. You know what happens to spies.
And when it happens, I want to be in on it. As a character witness. Ready for blast off, sir?
Very good, Winky. All right, let's go.
Rocky, want me to count noses?
Here's mine. There's the professor's. She's not going to find Bobby's.
Well, goodbye, Bobby.
Aloha, Volika.
What does that mean?
I'll tell you when we meet again.
Whatever.
Bobby. Tell Rocky Jones that we here on Fornax will be his friends through eternity. If ever he needs our help, all he has to do is ask.
Thank you. Goodbye.
You know, that kid has a way with the women.
We are.
My Lord. Wow, a room that ended with a bang.
Yeah, so that was an interesting ending to the movie.
Well, you know, it's grim gory style, so, you know, I can never let anything like that go without a explosion, you know?
Those microphones, though.
Oh, boy, that's all you kept staring at was those
Oh, my God. Like, I can't believe they thought that was a good idea.
Oh, well, yeah, I know.
Like, who thought that was a good idea to make them that shape?
I'm sure it's the same people that named Dick's Sporting Goods and BJ's Wholesale Club and, you know, the list goes on and on. The House of Bad Ideas, I guess somebody goes to and names products and designs things that make you go, what the F is going on?
Yeah, and people were, like, commenting that, you know, it was like the pickle phone.
Yeah. Someone said, Chuck B says, that's great if you only watch Fart 4. Yeah, just kind of, you know, get to the point.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we had some people creep up towards the end of the show.
Oh, and James Muscarella says, great show, guys. Yeah, well, it ain't over yet, James.
Yeah, Sean Moore's asking, any Cleveland TV time travel?
Yes.
Actually, Grimm's got that coming up now.
Yes, I had to do a little research, and I'm going to try to reformat them a little different from here on out, where I actually do some voiceovers and stuff like that, because we'll try to read out from the TV guide. And speaking of that, TV Showtime, TV Showtime travel, I've got one from 1973 ready to go here, and I had to make a little edit because just today I posted on Facebook trying to figure out what was going on here, because unfortunately in these TV guides, which were printed and tells everybody what to watch, like the guides you have right now that are on your cable box that tell you what's on, they printed them back in the day, but they don't list like the horror hosted shows. If it was a movie hosted show, it doesn't say like, you know, The Ghoul and then the movie. It just says the movie's name. So I had to clear something up, and I did, and I can say that we can just go right ahead, I guess. Let me get to the page because I'm going to try to read.
Oh, thank you, Rebel Ghoul, for the super sticker.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we hope you feel better soon. She's recovering from a procedure.
Oh, well, yes, please feel better soon. And Rowan as well, right?
Yeah, that's Rebel Ghoul.
I didn't, okay. I didn't.
Yeah.
That just reminded me that I didn't put two and two together and come up with a fraction.
That's her chat name on here.
Okay, so without any further ado, let's go to our latest installment of Cleveland TV Show Time Travel,
And
babies.
away we go.
Woo-hoo. Woo! All right. Here we go. It is the night of, or 11:30 p.m. Friday, March 3rd, 1973, or March 9th. The Houlihan and Big Chuck show is on, and their movie was The Deadly Mantis. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Scientist
cool.
discovers that a giant mantis is headed for New York. Made in 1957. I love this movie.
It's a fun movie.
And the same night on Channel 43 was Serve Graves Ghastly. Actually, it was Dr. Alucard, Carter's other character, and he was showing the she creature.
Oh.
Ooh, a beautiful girl under hypnotic control of sinister hypnotist is reincarnated into a monster from 1956. And then after that on back to TV8, a movie called Back from the Dead.
And then the next day.
Yeah, Saturday on Channel 43 WAB, it was the one, the only super host, and his 1 p.m. movie was The Giant Gila Monster. Oh, yeah. That's a good one right there. I love that movie.
Mm-hmm. That's fun.
And it's basically about a giant Gila monster, so there you go.
Yep.
And then his other movie, The Man with the Synthetic Brain.
Oh.
Revenge-bent doctor unleash a half-human zombie on Los Angeles. That's from 1969.
We'll have to look up that one.
And then later on that night, 11 p.m., was the one, the only, The Ghoul on WKBF channel TV 61. There's the Ghoul himself, Ron Sweet, and his movie that night was
Beyond the Time Barrier.
Ooh, yes. U.S. Air Force pilot crashes through a time barrier into the year 2024. Hey, that's next year.
Wow.
This was made in 1960. So we'll see you in about a year, buddy. Just in time for the election. And that wraps up tonight's Cleveland TV Showtime Travel, baby.
Woohoo! And we want to thank David Phillips for the $15 super chat, and we hope that you're doing well.
Yes.
He's also recovering from a procedure.
Oh, that's right, David.
Yeah.
A good guy, good friend of the show, and good friend of ours. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, David.
Yeah, and what confused me is that they also, Channel 61 earlier that day, around the same time Superhost was on, over on Channel 61, they showed Zontar, the thing from Venus.
Oh, yeah, we've
So,
played that one before.
I assumed that was the Ghoul that did. I thought he had two different shows that in the early 70s, but, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. But nope, the Ghoul was just on 11 o'clock on Channel 61 and not during the afternoon, so.
Wow. Okay, well, we learned a lot today.
What are you going to do?
Those retro TV guides are fun to look through. I like seeing all the old ads.
Yes, I have stacks of them. I just looked at one from 1955 that's pretty cool. And it's just amazing what's in these things. It's so much fun. Yeah.
1955?
Yes.
Great Scott!
Great Scott.
Sorry, it makes me think of Back to the Future.
Very good. I thought it was Christopher Lloyd sitting next to me. That's kind of weird.
All right, so
ooh, are we ready to give
have
the prize?
a prize to give away.
Prize giveaway. Prize giveaway.
Yeah, prize
Shake
giveaway.
that mummy bucket, yes, and we're going to give it away.
All right, so there's a bucket full of names here, and the prize is Grimgory's original
who's going to win some original artwork by me?
So let's shake up the bucket. Shake, shake, shake.
Yeah.
Shake, shake, shake.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Shake my bucket.
Da-da-da-da-da. Shake that bucket.
Let's stir it up now.
All right, get the drum roll ready here.
You got it ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
So, tell me when you got one in your hot little hand.
All right, I got a winner.
Okay, here, drum roll, please.
I got a winner. And the winner is JB. JB, you are the winner.
Whoever you be, JB, you win.
He emailed us and it said JB, so.
So we'll have to email JB back.
We'll email him back.
That's right, and we'll sign that drawing, and it's suitable for framing, or it makes a good bookmark.
Yeah, congratulations, JB.
You can do whatever you want with it.
This is great. Well, maybe if the art's popular, maybe we could raffle off another doodle.
Yeah, it seems like I'll do something. I'll pick something else nicer, or just or draw something up. Who knows?
Well, these are nice because they're easy to ship.
Maybe I should draw a picture of
this is the smaller doodles.
Like the monster from the movie we show or something. That could be fun.
These are easy to mail out.
I can do a quick sketch. Yeah. Well, thanks a lot, everybody.
Thanks to all of you for participating. You're all winners, really, in our books here.
Yes. So
draw
Janet.
Pat yourselves on the back.
That's right. Yeah, don't break your arm doing it. Wow, what a great show. Another show in the can, and we have only 7 more to go to our 200th episode.
Wow, we're getting closer and closer to 200 episodes, and we're still trying to figure out what to do for our 200th.
Yeah, but it's approaching fast, so we need to figure something out quick.
Figure it out soon.
With the quickness, as they say.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to probably end the show in a little bit here, unless you want to read some comments real quick. And but we will be back soon in a few minutes after we end the show with our Hairy Scary
Sean
Hangover.
says, thanks Eminem for another fun show.
Eminem's here?
Mummy and Monkey.
The rapper? Oh.
Someone says buttons. Oh, maybe they want buttons next time.
Well, we've got buttons. We've got
yeah,
some
we
of that
give
stuff.
away buttons sometimes.
Yep, we can do buttons again, sure.
Yeah, we just, there's all kinds of stuff we can.
Yeah, we want to switch it up every
give
now
out.
and then, yeah.
We like to change it up. So yeah, this wraps up episode 193. Thank you guys so much. If you are watching us on YouTube, go over real quick. Just it takes like 2 seconds, maybe 1 second.
I'm timing you.
Click that little like button. You know, the little like button down below. And if you have not subscribed, hit subscribe and the little bell next to subscribe. That way, when we go live or upload something new, you out there get notified.
Oh, Rowan says she has her Mummy Monkey buttons and she loves them.
Oh, awesome. So good night, good fright, everybody. Mwah.
That's right. We'll see you later, alligator. See you at the Hangover, so it ain't over yet.
Oh, yeah. Give us like 5 minutes, and we will head on over for the Hairy Scary Hangover, our after-show chat show.
All right, Cliffy baby, hit that outro, please, and we'll see you soon on the Hangover. If not, see you next week right here on
The Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Hangout.
Bye.